The following demo is designed to give you a brief, high-level overview of our SaaS-based transportation management system. Keep in mind that your workflow may differ based on your transportation strategy. Before we get started, please note that the interface is clean and simple to use, but it's the embedded data that is the basis for graphic reports used in supply chain benchmarking and optimization. When logging in, users can first check their messages from carriers and network partners or alerts from the system itself. More about this later. Load planning begins with the Transportation Planning tool. Here, we'll do a quick search for all the unassigned shipments within our area of planning. We'll begin the process by selecting this shipment, which places it in the execution window. This particular shipment is a truckload with 22 pallets. There is no need for consolidation. Once we confirm all load details are correct, we apply our routing guide. Here we see Tier 1, 2, and 3 carriers designated for this load, as well as the calculated rate for each carrier. We can drill down into contract rate details for each carrier and lane, although that's not usually required. We can also launch BlueDex to compare our routing guide rates to those in the general market. We see that our rates are comparable or better than the market index, so we'll route the load as planned. In the next set of shipments, we'll use the Transportation Mapping tool to get a quick visual of delivery points. We'll let our optimization algorithms do the heavy lifting on this one. We'll enter our criteria for the shipments and then run the optimization. Once completed, the BlueJay Transportation Management System will present optimized routes of pickups and drop-offs, as well as an updated mapping reference. Optimization makes the most of available capacity at best service and rates. Looks good. We'll tender the load to the appropriate carriers. The carrier workflow is well-defined and efficient. The message screen displays available loads, appointments, exceptions, and other shipment activity. First, a search of available loads. On this tender, for example, the carrier can review all load details, including breakdown of the tender offer, and then accept or reject the load. The next step is to request an appointment at the receiver. Based on the expected 68-minute unloading time, the carrier requests a 3:30 appointment and includes trailer ID, driver name, and vehicle number for helpful clarification upon arrival. Rate change requests and OS&Ds can be noted with a simple load note anytime during the shipment. Once the load is delivered, the carrier will record actual times, then closes the load to initiate the settlement process. WebSettle AutoMatch self-invoices the shipper when the load closes. The shipper audits only the exceptions and discrepancies. That's because the carrier agrees to the rate when accepting the load. Exceptions or discrepancies such as OS&Ds, unloading delays, or other rate change requests have been flagged for review. The shipper can tag this request with external and internal comments, documenting the pattern of requested changes, and then accept or reject with a click of a mouse. Other discrepancies may be within the business rules initially set by the user, typically a variance based on percentage to total cost, so they are quickly reviewed and approved. While the BlueJay Transportation Management System automates most activities, it's the power of the SaaS platform that enables visibility to all carrier capacity, creates a transparent window into carrier actions, lets DCs effectively manage inbound and outbound appointments, and even tracks supplier purchase order fulfillment, all without installing software, purchasing hardware, or dealing with IT resources. There are many other tools within the system. The Supply Chain Monitor displays real-time visibility into events you stipulate as critical to your operation. You may recall the message screen we saw earlier in this demo. That included messages triggered by rules within the Supply Chain Monitor. The Dispatch Console allows planners to efficiently and effectively manage their daily operational activities. Here we see that we still have 3 uncovered loads for next week. 4 loads tagged with Service Watch, 4 delayed loads, and 3 rate requests. Data collections and reporting are viewed as the most valuable aspect of using the system. Data aggregated from the network empowers those with access to the system, from planners to C-level managers, generates a wide range of analytics regarding supply chain performance, carrier performance, department performance, KPIs, cost to serve, the list goes on and on. This concludes our brief demonstration. Your BlueJay Solutions representative will be happy to drill down into more detail, functionality, and options.